Good morning and welcome to Hunky Dory TV. It's Monday, it's 10 a.m. and that can only mean one thing. It is time for the craft show. My name is Daniel and I will be your host for the hour. Today we have Emily producing the show. Say hello, Emily.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. And at our demonstration station, rumour has it that she scores cardstock in her sleep. We're just going to stick a bundle of adorable scoreable by the side of the bed and we wake up in the morning, it'll all be done, it'll be wonderful. And that all of next year's Christmas cards have been made already. I can't prove any of that, but I do know. I'd like to introduce you to my friend Sheila Halliwell.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Good morning, Super Scorer. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good.
We are genuinely thinking of getting rid of one of the machines and just having you scoring cardstock in your sleep. You are so fast.
You won't need to ask me twice. But I'm not doing it in my sleep, that's for sure. I need my sleep.
She is a lady who loves cardstock. Okay, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. We've got an action-packed show for you. We've got a couple of reminders that I need to go through first. First thing, it is your last chance today to use our code, our special birthday code, because this is our after party.
Yes.
It's our 12th birthday, guys. You can save an extra 12% on all full-price goodies on the website using code BIRTHDAY12. That's 1% for every year of our life.
Yeah.
How cute. Okay, birthday 12. Make sure that you use it. That means that this is on top, by the way, of your club discount. So that means that a club member who normally gets 5% off will get 17% off with that code. Ooh. And it also means that a platinum member who normally gets 10% off will get, can you do it? 22%.
Yes.
That's massive. That's nearly a quarter.
I know. There's a massive difference.
It's been a very, very busy week. Dispatches around about 5 days, I can tell you that at the minute. Might go into 6, but we're trying to bring that back as quickly as we can. Second piece of news from my friend Emily. We would love to see what you are making with our products. Please submit your makes online to be featured in our blog. We're also going to be featuring people's cards on our shows. Isn't that right, Emily?
Yeah, that's right.
Which is brilliant. So hopefully Ashley will put in the comments a little note telling you exactly where you can submit your cards. We want those photographs of your cards. We want to see what you're making with your Hunky Dory goodies. It'll be lovely and we can feature some in our blog, which will be brilliant. Sheila, shall we take a look at what is coming up on today's show?
Yes.
Okay, so it is our 12th birthday party finale, the end.
Oh.
Until next year, when we'll be teenagers, Sheila.
I know.
That's dangerous.
That is dangerous. Does that make me start going, oh, I hate you?
Sheila Halliwell as a teenager, that is danger. We're going to be looking at our all-new Popper Topper pads. And we're going to pop over to the demonstration station with the beautiful Sheila to see what she's up to. We'll have the Hunky Dory headlines and then please stand by for more demonstrations. After party!
Hey.
There we go. Okay, first thing, let's do our new Win It Weekly. You see that what we gave away last week on our Win It Weekly?
Yes, I did.
It was monstrous, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Incredible amount of product. Who won it?
It was a lady called Mel.
Mel Lyle, yeah.
Mel Lyle won it.
Oh my goodness,
it
amazing.
Was over 300 quid's worth of goodies.
Yeah.
It took up this whole area of the
Yeah.
studio. It was amazing. It was massive. And we can't quite get that far this week, but do not fear because we do have the Twilight Kingdom, A Magical Christmas Luxury Topper Collection up for grabs. We have 5 of these. Last week there was only 1 winner, but this week there's going to be 5 winners. Yeah. You've got 8 topper sets in here with our lovely Twilight Kingdom Magical Christmas artwork. And if you would like to be in with a chance of winning, what we would like you to do is like, share and comment on this video. We would like to know which product is part of the For the Love Of range. Mm-hmm. Is it A, pies? Could be for Sheila. We know where Sheila's from. Where are you from, Sheila?
I'm from Wigan.
She's from Wigan. And what do you live in Wigan?
The home of pies.
The home of pies. Foot Wigan, foot pies. That's what we like. Is it A, pies for Sheila? Sheila, what's your favourite pie?
Meat.
Meat pie. Oh, meat pie. What meat? Don't ask. Just meat. Is it pies? Is it B, stamps? Or is it C, dies? For the love of dies? For the love of stamps? Or for the love of pies? We like pies. Emily, what's your favourite pie?
Chicken and mushroom.
Chicken and mushroom.
She's posher than me.
She's well posher.
She is much
No,
posher.
no.
What about you, Dan?
I like a meat potato pie.
Oh, yeah.
Or as they make them now, the potato and meat pie, because there's someone complained there's not as much meat as there is potato. So
Okay. Potato
and meat. Up north, that's what we like. Meat, I like potato. Nothing else. We don't need nothing else. Don't need none of them greens, none of them oranges, none of that.
No, we don't. No.
Meat pie.
Meat pie between 2 slices of bread.
Oh.
Done.
Pie sandwich.
Yeah.
Pie butty.
Pie butty,
Very
yeah.
good. I think we need to move on. Okay, so yeah, 5 people are going to win that. We are going to let you know who that is on Friday, 10 a.m. It is our Thankcraft It's Friday show, so please be with us for that. Okay, shall we show you? Are we on to, that's it, introduce Show VT. Let's see what's coming up on today's show. Well, that was a giddy start. So there we go, we have our Popper Topper pads. There are 4 pads available, 4 brand new pads available. So if you have had our Whopper Topper pads in the past, you are going to love these. They are slightly smaller toppers.
Yes.
And there's more on a sheet. So with the Whopper Topper pads, you've got 1 topper on the sheet and then some accoutrement.
Yep.
Today you will get more than 1 topper on a sheet and plus accoutrement. Let's look at prices. Okay, so first things first. They're £11.99 each, these wonderful pads. You get 45 sheets in them, that's 15 designs, 3 of each. 250 GSM, adorable, scoreable, as you would expect. But if you want a multi-buy, I like a multi-buy. Do you like a multi-buy, Sheila?
I love a multi-buy, yeah.
Any 2 for 20. Do you like an even bigger multi-buy?
I like an even bigger multi-buy.
How about a bundle?
I love a bundle.
That's our pick. Oh, she loves a bundle. She loves a pie, she loves a bundle. We're finding out a lot about Sheila today. Our pick of the week is all 4 pads together for £36. Now, I spoke to my friend Hannah just before this. I asked her a question. Do people get their club discount off this? Because I got it wrong last week.
Right.
Because you don't get your club discount off trolley dash stuff.
No.
No, you don't. So I apologise if I led anyone up the garden path. Do not follow me up that garden path. You can. It's safe to be with me. Don't. Anyway. Okay. So yeah, you do get your club discount off this, and you can use your 12% birthday 12 code on this as well, which is going to bring it down to about 30 quid.
Perfect.
30 quid. That 4 pads for 30 quid. That's like £7.50 each.
I know.
Crazy talk. Should we take a look at them?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Pad number 1. So what I've done is I've got it'll come up in a second. There we go. Oh, that is big. I'm showing you a pad, so you can see that it's lovely, beautifully padded, and there's so much in here content. Look at that, isn't it fabulous? That's a sneak peek, but what I'm going to do, I've taken one of each sheet out to be able to show you individually, because I think it's easier to see than trying to follow me flicking through a pad and making a very, very bad job of it. Okay, so first, this is your Animal Magic pad. As it says on the screen, there's 45 pages, 15 different designs, 3 of each. Let's take a look at those designs. We've got the gorgeous panda here. So there's a lot of cute artwork in here, but there's also cute animals, but there's also more realistic animals as well. So there's a lovely mix, I think.
Yeah.
So you've got your main topper in the centre with lovely frames around it. You've got all those postage stamp size toppers down the side. These are 6x6 the sheets, aren't they, Sheila?
Yes, they are.
And you've got sentiments down at the bottom there as well. Lovely silver foiling. There's going to be a mix in here of silver and gold foiling. Look at the lovely hedgehog. There's another hedgehog coming up in a minute as well, I think, but that's very, very different, but equally cute. You've got the owls there. Those two are in love. Sheila, very much like you and I, darling.
Yes, of course, yes.
And as it says at the top, Sheila, I will always love you. We've got the beautiful horse. Look at that. Majestic animals, aren't they?
Gorgeous.
Very much so. Koi carp.
I love that one. Look
Very
at all
pretty.
the toppers though on the sheets. It's about, on some of these sheets, I'm counting them, there's like 9 toppers. That's including sentiments as well. But then if you reckon up, you've got 2 or 3 frames around some of the toppers.
have,
You've
it's
still
brilliant.
got loads on there.
Look at that. Isn't that lovely? So you've got, this is along the more cute again. Oh, beautiful. And I like those these sort of tag toppers here as well. They're really good. So
Definitely.
these all sit in there in your pad for you to pop out as and when you choose. So you can actually keep the sheet in the pad and just pop out the top that you want. They're all foiled, as you can see, but they're all die cut as well, so ready to just be pressed out. Lovely, beautiful butterfly there. I like that. Look at the monkeys. Happy Father's Day. So it's like a dad and his son there. That's very nice. Dad and his daughter.
I love that.
Cats.
Nice.
How cute. I like that. And if there's cats, there must be dogs.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
That just shows the difference, though, in the style, doesn't it?
Very different, because there's a much traditional style artwork with the cats there.
Yeah.
Hand drawn. And then you've got these cool and funky dogs wearing specs.
I know.
Nonetheless. I like that a lot. We've got bees in here.
Nice.
Be mine. Oh. To my honey. Very, very clever. Oh, like a lot.
That's nice. Look at the colours on there as well.
That's mystical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, you've got those frames around here as well, Sheila.
Yes.
Borders, which are lovely. Still going, guys. Still going. This is the first one. Sheila, what do you think about doing a demo after each pad?
I would love to.
Good call.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got the effalumps there. There you go. Look at him on his back in the leaves, spinning round. Time of Riley.
Having
Isn't
a
that
great
brilliant?
time. Yeah.
Super. And perfect for this time of year as well. Which
Definitely.
Is lovely. There we go. And they're gorgeous. Isn't that lovely? I love it. So there's 15 different sheets in there, guys. Let's go across to Sheila at the demonstration station for our first demonstration of the day.
Okay, so we're going to do, obviously, a demo from the pad, the Animal Magic pad that Dan has just shown to you. So I decided, when I was looking through, it's so difficult to choose. As you know, as a crafter, you just can't decide, oh, do I use that one? Do you use that one? Narrow it down to 3. That's what I normally do, and then eliminate the ones I'm not going to use. So I've chosen to use the owls today. And what I thought was, because we've got our fabulous, adorable, scoreable cardstock still available, I've actually made my card blank from the abstract ombre in this lovely pink, because we've got lots of pink running through the owl kit, the owl page, should I say. Then we're going to add some gold, because obviously we've got gold foiling on the toppers. Then I've taken some of the Adorable Scribble from the paper and wood collection, because I thought this kind of resembled a tree. So my idea here is to place the 3 circular toppers like in succession underneath each other. So we're going to die cut first of all. I want to make it look like we've got owls sitting in the holes in the tree. So if we pop some of our nesting circle dies on there. Now what you must remember is, if you are using a topper that's this size and you want to stick it over the hole, you have to use a die that is slightly different size to this and different size to the outer circle. It needs to be kind of in between so that it doesn't fall through the hole. So we're going to tape these on first, put these through the machine, and then we can start to build it up. Now then, we have got here, the nesting dies I'm using are actually just the whole pack of circles. We do 2 different kinds. We do straight edge and we do scalloped edge, but these are what we call the straight edge ones, even though they're not straight because they're circles. But
they're straight
you know
circles,
what I mean.
aren't they?
Straight circles, yeah. I mean, if you,
We
if you
like people to be slightly confused.
we do. We like keeping everyone on the toes.
Just on your toes.
Definitely, yeah. So a straight edge circle, that'll keep you thinking for the day.
So
and
I'm just double checking, Sheila. You said that the that's from the paper and wood collection.
It is, yes. So we've got paper and wood, and then we've got abstract ombre. Now I think I need to put that through that way, don't I? Yes, I do.
Okay, so guys, one thing I do know from a stock perspective, the incredible Adorable Scoreable pattern packs. They're available online. If you go onto our website, you'll find Adorable Scoreable pattern packs. Easy for me to say. If you just type in pattern packs, you'll definitely get them up. There are 6 that we launched. They are getting low stocks. Now, our logic with those was always that we were going to just keep on adding new ones. The problem that we've got is that they are selling so fast, we can't even get to the point where we're going to add the new ones before the old ones sell out. So we might have to reprint some of those, I don't know. But if you like the denim, I know the denim is almost gone.
Really?
Okay, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what? When I was prepping my demos to do the shows on Create and Craft at the weekend with this, having that Adorable Scoreable kit of the 6 different, sets was just like, it made it so easy. If you have nothing else in your collection. That is a fabulous collection to have because you've got both Matte-tastic and regular adorable scoreable, and then we've also got such a different selection of designs. There's something in there that's going to work with everything, and you'll probably see that once when Dan shows you some samples later.
Tell you what, don't buy it today, guys. I will add it to our Super Savers tomorrow with the with that extra £5 off again. Okay, so don't buy that today, whatever you do. Yeah, I'll add the bundle in with that extra £5 off again because I thought that was a great deal.
It's fabulous cardstock. I've got a box of it. All my scraps I'm keeping.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, it's really great cardstock. I won't even throw any scraps of it away, and sometimes I do because otherwise my desk just gets totally whelmed with bits and bobs. But with this collection, I've actually kept everything. Right, so what we're going to do now, we've got the 3 holes cut, so it looks like we've got holes in the tree. Now what I want to do is put some black behind, so that when we put our owls on there, we're going to do a little bit of layering up. You'll be able to see, hopefully if you see through, you'll be able to see some of the black rather than just being able to see the gold. So we're going to stick that on there now.
Because it's night time.
Yeah, and if they were in a tree, you know, it would be quite shady and dark anyway, wouldn't it? So
Jeanette Batchelor says, well, here is what the card should be called. What a hoot. I like that.
Perfect, so do I. What a hoot.
We have a hoot, Sheila.
We always have a hoot, don't we? Right, so now we're going to pop this on top here. We are going to actually, do you know what? I just need to cut bit that off, don't I? Because I've done it too long. So let me do that because I don't want it showing over the gold. And again, construction glue. With the construction glue, you're going to have time. You've just seen there how I've lifted that off and then put it back on onto the mirror. That's better. So now we're going to put this on pads. There we go. That's way better because now we can see the gold edge all the way around. So let's grab some of our foam pads. I'm going to get some of, we've got some in here. I will have some here, I think. Yeah, some strips. So let's
I know that's on the Super Savers as well tomorrow, Sheila. The foam bund.
Really?
Yeah, where I think it's £16 worth of foam pads down to £8.
Ooh.
That's going to be coming up tomorrow, I know that.
Oh, marvellous. I've not looked what's on there yet because obviously I'm working on today's stuff first, so I will look at that later. So we're just going to add some foam pads just so that we can lift this tree up and make it look a little bit more of a fun card, really. And we'll just chop this down to go across the top here.
Working with layers is one of the key things with card making, isn't it?
Definitely, definitely. I think as well, if you're new to card making, you know, so many people, that's one of the most asked questions I get asked when people are starting off. What do I need? And how do you get things to look like they're higher or they're dimensional? And it's like, well, you just need some of the foam pads. And then it's just like everybody goes, oh my goodness, yeah.
Especially when we bring that deal tomorrow, which is a cracker.
Yeah, but you don't actually realise until you start doing it, oh my goodness, I do need like foam pads. It's a really strange thing. It's the most simple and one of our most used items in card making and crafting. But until you start doing it, you don't realise how essential it is. Okay, so let's take these off now. There we go. So now we've got our 3 holes for the owls. Okay, so we're going to pop that on there so we can see some gold around the edge. And then we're going to pop our owls inside. So you'll see what I've done now. I've actually got circles that are slightly bigger. So we're going to pop the owl flat on glue because I want it to look like it's actually in the tree.
You wouldn't have thought that you'd lined those circles up by hand because they look like perfectly positioned.
Do they really?
Yeah, they really do.
I am pleased.
It looks really good.
I am pleased. Otherwise, I'd have been kicking myself. So what we're going to do, we're going to have our smaller circle there. And then the bottom one is the one that's got sentiment on it. It says, you're both wise and beautiful. Okay, so now I kept my top kind of layer here and I've put tape on it. So I want to put that back on just because I like it and I think it's a shame to not actually use that. You could leave it as it is, but I want to put this back on. And you've got a double frame here. So what I've actually done is I've put tape on all the way around so that it will just hold both the frames together, so we won't get one falling out. And this, again, with the double-sided tape, you can put it on in one strip and just kind of crease it as you go. So let's pop this.
Yeah, it can make it a little bit tricky to take off, but it still does take the backing off. It still does come off, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Now I've got here 4 tiny little corners. Now these are bits of the page that the toppers are on. So if you take your page out of your popper pad, you will see that you've got a little bit of cardstock left, which would normally be waste, and the bit that holds the toppers into the page. What I've done is I've utilised that, and I've gone, okay, let's get some pink corners on here just by using that. So do look at that, because we give you printed pages that are patterned from edge to edge. It means you can use the extra bits that are left. So, you know, look at that. It might just be something that you want to do, just to finish off your card and to bring that pink into it. And then the last thing to do here, because we've got our greeting at the bottom that says you're both wise and beautiful, we're going to pop a little gold gem in the corner there, and that will just tie in with the gold mirror and obviously the foiling on the toppers. One there, one there, one there. I'm using our glitter gemstones. These are quite subtle in the gold colour, so there we go. I'm not going to do anything else on there. I'm just going to leave it nice and simple. If you wanted to, you could actually add some like little leaves. You might have one of our dies that's got leaves on. But if I pop that there, you can see that. And then you still have these 3 circles left that, again, that we've die cut from that lovely wood effect paper. So keep those and use those on another project.
Lovely work there, Sheila. As always, from Sheila Halliwell.
Thank you.
A good morning to everyone who is joining us today. How was your weekend? Let us know how your weekend was. We would like to know. Sheila, you were busy this week, weren't you? You were at Create and Craft.
I was at Create and Craft Friday and Saturday for the last show of the Peony Promise, and then also the launch of the Popper pads, and I was almost doing a little bit of presenting there as well, because I had to go down the counter. Obviously we're doing the social distancing, so, and you know me, I'm not great at picking and flicking, especially when things are in pads, but I quite enjoyed it, quite enjoyed showing it, and everyone seemed to like them, so we hope everyone, you know, grabbed them, and if not, grab them today from us. But yeah, I was busy, and then when I got home, did a little bit of food shopping on Saturday afternoon, and then I decided to blitz my craft room.
Very nice.
So it's tidy now, so I just need to get it in and make it messy again.
That's good. Excellent.
What did you do?
Stripping, Sheila. I was stripping this
again,
weekend.
Again.
Yes, I was.
Oh, honestly.
I was I was top to bottom. Yes,
Really?
I was.
Oh,
I was stripping left to right.
Really?
Yeah. I stripped all down. It was a thankless task. I won't lie to you when I go stripping. Thankless task. It's our spare room was being completely stripped of wallpaper.
Thank goodness.
What did you think, Sheila?
Well, I know you're a bit of a tyrant on the weekend, so.
Weekend, my name is Mandy. No, it's not. Mandy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I was stripping. So it was, and looking out on Sunday at the beauty, because it was cold.
Yes,
but it was
glorious,
blue and it was beautiful.
wasn't it? Yeah.
But it had to be done. I'd been given the task. The job had to be done.
Gotta do
and
it.
And I was equal to it. I'm very tired now, Sheila. I needed to.
I
won't lie to you.
rest.
I had half an hour. I had a snooze afterwards, which is
Did you?
yeah. She was like, "You've done an hour's worth of stripping."
Well done, sir.
Yeah.
Lie down.
Anyway, guys, let's take a look at a couple of cards that were made with the pad that Sheila's just made a card from. Okay, so this is the Animal Magic that we've just shown you. I should have shown you these earlier, really, but there's the horse with the gorgeous gold mirror. I think that really works, doesn't it, with the lovely brown of that horse. The koi carp there. Very attractive card, made by Emma Lowe. Thank you very much, Emma.
I like it.
We have the gorgeous little hedgehog.
Oh.
He'd be super on like a penny spinner.
Definitely,
do you know what I mean?
yeah,
He'd be
yeah,
brilliant spinning
of course.
around. To my honey, and a lovely honeycomb sort of effect here, which is lovely. And
like
that's using
that.
the rose gold.
It is the black and rose gold, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, really
Move
nice.
those out of the way gently. There's the other little hedgehog, very, very cute. And there we go. It's a llama, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
Is it a
I don't know. Is it a horse? Is it a llama? Is it a unicorn?
I think that's a llama.
No, it's. I think it's more of a pony. It's not got a thing on its head, is it? It's not a unicorn.
It's not a unicorn, but
No,
we can draw one.
I think it's a pony.
We can draw. Yeah, that'll be fine. You have one, don't you? That you put on your head sometimes.
Yes, I've actually put those in my craft room yesterday. I have a purple one from last year and a yellow one from this year for my
Genuinely,
birthday.
for your birthday. So it's something that we get you from here, isn't it? It's a tradition that Sheila gets a new unicorn horn. I don't know. Okay, so that was the first pad. Remember, guys, these pads are £11.99 each. They contain 45 sheets, which I think is amazing. And so many toppers. I mean, I've not counted them. There are lots. Let's show you pad number 2. Pad number 2 is a lady's choice. Ooh. Very nice. Again, the full pad there, as you can see, and everything is padded at the top. You can just press these out. Quick sneak peek, and then let's take a look through. One of each sheet. We've pulled them out just as we did before. Okay, beautiful there. That's for ladies that sew, of which there are many.
Oh,
many,
absolutely.
Many. Oh, that's lovely. I like that as well. That's very nice.
I love that.
What does it say here on the left? Let me see.
It's beautiful.
A book is a dream that you hold in your hand. That's true. I love reading. I love reading.
Do you know what's interesting about that one, Dan? There's a card behind you, and I'm not just saying it because I made it, but
she is. But
no,
she is.
I'm not. Do you know what? This one in particular. When I went through the pads, I thought, you know what? You can use that whole page on the front of a card
and
rather than breaking it down. Yeah, the only thing I've done is where the gems are, the topper at the bottom of the card is the one that's kind of sideways. So I popped that out. My idea was I was going to actually make some roses to go in that segment where the gems are.
Oh, yes, yeah.
But we ran out of time on the show, so I had to just put the gems on. This was on Saturday.
Oh, I like it.
But just goes to show that you can use it on a big card, just the whole sheet.
I like it a lot, Sheila, but that is the opposite of frugal, my darling.
It is.
There is no frugality here, but
No,
then you
there's
don't
not.
need to because you get 3 of each sheet.
Exactly.
She's done this before. Okay, let's have a look. Cake, yes please.
I need that.
Yes please.
Whoa.
I am eating and eating and eating.
I think
I don't know
everybody
why.
is.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful flowers. What are those flowers called, Sheila? You can tell
Fuchsias.
me. Fuchsias.
Aren't they beautiful? I love
Very
that.
difficult to spell. Don't spell fuchsia wrong.
Yes, it's
they're
hard.
lovely. There's the T for two.
Tea for two. Is that blueberry pie or something there?
Yes, there were. weren't there?
Oh, this
Look
is so
at that.
lovely.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Okay, and we've got the little birdies there and the birdhouse at the top.
Yeah.
Very nice. And a bit of baking.
Yeah. In a
As
retro
we say, we like a
style.
bit of cake in a retro style, which
retro
is very
style.
good. Oh, cottage. That's lovely.
That's really pretty.
Home sweet home. Absolutely. Absolutely. We've got the perfume bottles.
Nice.
Very nice. That's nice, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
That's really nice. I
love
like that a lot.
one.
Guys, you're getting 3 of every single one of these sheets. All these sheets are foiled and die cut, as we said. Beautiful silver foiling, beautiful gold foiling to them as well. You press them straight out from their backing sheet. That's really pretty. I like it with the bicycle. Very nice.
Yeah, so do I. It's
Very nice.
nice.
Ah, okay. So for people who are fitness fanatics,
Ooh.
perfect for a little bit of jogging and so on.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then there's some heels to wear
Ooh.
to go out on the town. That's beautiful.
I love that.
Isn't that lovely?
And I love that. Look at the sentiment thing at the bottom, the sentiment panel. It's got a huge poem in it. It's amazing.
May I?
Yes.
Okay.
Please do.
If the world were filled with music, how sweet the sound would be, heard throughout the villages and even out at sea. A smile on every face and singing hearts they'd be, as we hear the happy chorus, how in love we all would be.
Isn't it nice? Are you filling up? Are you filling up?
Okay, let me show you a few of these cards. So cards that have been made. This is a lovely box that's been made by Jane. And I do believe it's an easel box. Isn't that nice?
Oh, that's lovely. I like it.
That's very nice. I like that a lot. Should have made that box with the adorable scoreboard. As we know, we have a shaker card.
Cute.
Sequins for tea. There we go. And Kirsty's made us this one. Lovely.
So lovely.
Emma Lowe's made us this one. Thank you very much, Emma.
Clever.
And we have another one. It says April on the back. I don't know if that's the month it was made. No, it can't be.
Is that like a diagonal easel card?
It must be. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. That's good.
Perfect for a sewer, isn't it?
I like that.
Perfect.
We are zoomed in quite a lot today, aren't we? So we might not be getting everything, but
It's very nice.
beautiful. Okay, Sheila, across to you. Let's see what you're going to do with pad number 2, Ladies' Choice.
Okay, so when I was looking through this pad, I particularly liked the ballerina, and I also liked the music, obviously, because
And
I'm a
they
musician.
look like they could go together as well, those two, because of the colours.
Yeah, and this is what I'm going to do. So I've taken some of the abstract ombre again in the purple colours, the purple and the blue. And obviously this set is foiled in silver, so I've cut some silver mirror down as well. What I've done, I've taken, now I think this card was, in fact I can tell you for sure, I think it was 7 by 5, it might, no, I am not telling you the truth there, it was a 6 by 6, and you can see what I've done, I've cut it so that it's slightly angled on both sides, and then what I've done, I've put it on the piece of mirror, on the back of a piece of mirror, and I've drawn around it so that I know it's exactly the right size. We're going to stick that on first of all, and then we're going to build up the toppers. I've got some ribbon, and I've also got some of the Peony Promise parchment, which I'm going to use as well, just to show that they do all work together. Okay, so let me show. I've just tipped the bag out here without any kind of organisation. So we've got these beautiful toppers with the violin, we've got the beautiful frame as well, we've got the lovely little sentiments too, and then we've got this teeny one here which has got like the music on. It's really cute.
Lovely.
So let's start to build this up.
Just look at the cardstock though, it's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
It is, and this is what's perfect about this whole collection. Rather than, you know, as we used to do 100 pack of Adorable Scoreable, and it might be in like lace or gingham, and we'd have 5 colours, 4 designs, you'd get 3 of each. And though it was fabulous, and I've got it all at home because I went crazy and bought marble, I bought lace from Donut Inspirations, I just could not resist it. But I think the packs that we've just done recently, the 6 different packs, just work with everything. Honestly,
it's a great
they
size,
really do.
Yeah, they're really different. We've got so much variety in
definitely.
there. Brilliant.
Now, what I've done here is I've taken the violin out of the topper. Now, I don't normally do, out of the frame, sorry, I don't normally do this. I'm kind of one of these people that likes to leave the frames. But what I want to do is put some gems in the frame. And I want to kind of build it up like this. So I'm going to put, first of all, the frames together. I'm going to keep them together like we did with the previous card. I'm going to add some construction glue. And then we will pop this just here, like that. And then we're going to pop the ballerina here. So it's not going to be a huge card, but it's going to be quite full. And I did want to do some roses from parchment. I'm not sure if there will be room, but we'll have a look in a minute when we're done.
Where are the roses from, Sheila?
Well, these were from, I was going to make them from the Peony Promise parchment.
Oh, lovely.
Which is a mouthful. You try saying that when you've had a few sherries. Let me just make sure I can get this one on as well. Yes, I can. So we're going to pop the ballerina here, so she's not quite at the top. And then we're going to pop this one on as well, again, with foam pad. Now, we've only gone 1 layer at high. So if I do 1 layer just under here, it will sit flat against there. If you want to add some glue to that, you can. But if you don't want to, you don't need to.
Talking about having a little tipple, Sheila?
Yes.
There's a certain type of wine that I absolutely love, and it's like one brand of wine, and it's all we drink really at home. I mean, don't get me wrong, we drink water and other things as well. But,
yeah, it's all we drink. Yeah.
But they seem to have changed the formula or
no.
yeah. So it's not the same.
Is it not the same?
No.
Oh
so
no.
3 bottles I tried this weekend, and they were all dodgy. They were all wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing.
Don't get me wrong. I drank them.
You drank them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't leave any. That'd be ridiculous.
I know.
Maybe it's your taste buds that change.
It could be.
Well, it could be. Who knows? Yeah, it could be for sure. You know, if you get a cold and stuff and you get catarrh, your taste changes, doesn't it? You know, because it's just, that's what happens.
Guitar, can't you?
No, I can play guitar.
That's what I wondered.
Guitar. She said guitar. You can play guitar.
I did say guitar, but I can't play guitar or guitar. I can play saxophone, but that's it. What?
Oh, do you not know? Oh my word. She'll do it once. She'll come in. She did say. You said, didn't you,
I
Sheila?
will do one day. Maybe when we get to Christmas. Yeah, I do play saxophone and clarinet.
I used to play clarinet.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't believe.
you were rubbish. It's a good instrument to start on because although for me, the clarinet was really big. I started on it when I was 9 and I was the tiniest person.
Yeah.
And my clarinet teacher used to make me, do this exercise. He used to say, when you get home, what I need you to do is and I believe this worked. He said, I need you to pull your fingers.
Right.
To stretch them, and it's because I was 9 and I was cute, and
So
this teacher was trying to make it fun. And honestly, I used to go home and I used to pull my fingers like this, think it will work, and it wouldn't work at all. It just did not work. But
My fingertips never fully covered the hole.
covered the holes. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, honestly. Right. So what we're going to do now? I want to pop some gems onto here because I don't think I've got enough room for my roses. So we're going to do some little random gems. I'm going to add a lovely selection of ribbon bows to this too.
I joined music club when I was at secondary school.
Did you?
Yeah. So I was about 13, I think, and there were boys in the music club, and they had these fantastic instruments. There was like a big double bass type thing, and there was guitars, and there was a guy with drums, and there was all these saxophone, all these big instruments. And I thought, this is fantastic. So I went, and you got what they had, yeah.
Yeah.
I was given the flugelhorn. I don't know if you've ever seen a flugelhorn,
what?
but it came in a little case and it was about this big, yeah. And I would walk into school with my flugelhorn.
Do you know what?
All the big boys like this, me.
But
Honestly, I played the flugelhorn badly,
did you really?
very badly, Sheila.
Do you know what though? The flugelhorn is one of the most beautiful sounding instruments.
It's a lovely sounding instrument.
And especially, it's really one of the more common instruments in jazz. So, in all the bands I played with, most trumpet players play flugelhorn.
Sheila, we could team up.
I'm not sure. Well, I might have to think about it. I'll be sorry now I've said this. I'll be like, oh, Sheila, you and your big mouth. But no, a lot of my friends play trumpet and play flugelhorn. And the flugelhorn, when 4 or 5 people play them all at once and they play the most beautiful chords, it's absolutely an incredibly beautiful instrument.
Can they find 4 or 5 people who want to play them at once? That's
yeah. I'm going to send you
that.
a link to some jazz, and you listen to it, and you'll see what you missed out on. You should have practiced. You
I
should have
kept going.
practiced.
I gave up.
You gave up.
Yeah, I got picked on, Sheila.
Do you know, I got picked on a bit. Some boys saw me at the bus stop from the high school, and I was at middle school. They saw me at the bus stop every night with my clarinet, and they stole it from me. And they ran.
Sheila.
They ran off with my clarinet, and I was on my own. I was only about 3 foot high, even when I was 9. And did I cry? And I was totally traumatised. And eventually, the bus came, and somebody said, "The bus is here, give it back." They were throwing it round between them. In its case, they gave me back. I got on the bus. The bus driver was like, "Whatever's the matter?" I was like, "They pinched my clarinet. They pinched my clarinet." Totally traumatised. Anyway, my mum rang the headmaster, and he rang the boys' headmaster at the high school, and they actually made him apologise to me.
Good. And so they should.
If I saw him now, I'd probably whack him around the head with the saxophone.
Wouldn't
I'd go,
you?
yeah, I would. I'd say, "You don't pinch my clarinet again." There you go, a crazy ballerina and musical card. But just look how simple it is. Just add some gems
Sheila,
randomly.
that's lovely.
Add a bow. It's all very kind of musical.
Well, it's quirky as well because of the
It is
shape
quirky,
of it.
yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
She's pretty good.
I think now, though, we need to go to a more serious note, and we need to find out what's the news with the hunky-dory headlines.
Good morning and welcome to the Hunky Dory headlines. My name is Newsy McNewsreader. On Hunky Dory TV this week we have 4 shows for you. Today we start the week with our socially distanced after party. I don't know about you, but the only thing I need to learn to socially distance from is the fridge. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. we have this month's Super Savers with Sheila and Dan, and then on Wednesday 30th of September we have a live launch with brand new Moonstone. And on Friday at 10 a.m. we have the first show of October with Thankcraft It's Friday and our new Secret Garden for the Love of Stamps collection. News just in of a man whose wife couldn't believe he could make a car out of spaghetti. You should have seen her face when he drove past her.
Oh, gosh.
Stock updates. Diamond Sparkles pearls are now back into stock. Just one missing that'll be back in stock in November. The full range of decoupage books are now back in stock, and a handful of rainbow scissors are in stock this morning, right about now. This is the last chance on these until the 2nd of November. In other news, I tripped over my wife's bra this morning. That's right, it was a booby trap. Brave. Very, very brave. Creating Craft TV, 2 new launches to tell you about. This morning, right now, Natalie Musprat is on Creating Craft TV with brand new Moonstone bags and boxes. She'll be back at 4:30 this afternoon with the same, and tomorrow at 6:45 if any stock remains. Natalie will also be bringing you a For the Love of Stamp. Natalie will also be bringing you a new For the Love of Stamps launch at 3 p.m. tomorrow on Creating Craft TV. I have to say it's absolutely beautiful. Make sure you do catch it. Now it is time for our Thought of the Week. The cure for boredom is creativity. There is no cure for creativity. Very good, Emily. And that concludes the Hunky Dory headlines for this week.
Smooth as ever, Dan.
Smooth. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Shall we look at Popper Topper Pad number 3? Let's do it. Okay. Strange, someone's left their glasses. Love the news, it's great fun. Okay, Popper Topper Pads, here we go. This is our 3rd of 4 Popper Topper Pads. This is the gentleman's pick. We've got a couple of designs in here that we've seen in our decoupage pads just recently, but now available in toppers. But there's also loads of new ones that you haven't seen. Okay, we've got this gorgeous is the wrong word, but the sky's the limit, that's the right word. Some traditional planes there. We've got, again, sticking with that sort of past time themes, we've got some old postcards and bon voyage. Again, remember these are all fold and die cut, pressed straight out from the backing sheet, and you get 45 sheets in every pad. We're just showing you one of each sheet here so that you can see. The lovely canal barge. People live on canal barges, Sheila.
Yes, my sister and her husband have one. They don't live on it yet, but that's their long-term plan.
Is the long-term plan to actually live on it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
I think it's amazing. They're not cheap to buy.
No, they're not. It was quite an old one, though, I think, that they've done up, and they've really made it very nice inside.
It's beautiful,
So,
isn't it?
yeah.
That's the life. There you go, the tractor. So that was featured in one of our decoupage pads recently, but as a topper, it's equally beautiful. Just gorgeous artwork there.
It's lovely.
Yep, and we've got the shed, the garden shed, and we've got some handyman.
Hey,
that was me, stripping at the weekend.
Yeah.
We're going to some hobbies. So we've got fishing here, and we've got golf as well.
Nice.
Party, time to party.
That's funny.
Bit of ruggers.
Yeah, you're scrummy.
And
I like that.
Scrummy. They're scrummy, aren't they?
Yeah.
And yep, some football there. We've got motorcycling or motor racing. Very nice. And we've got the red and the blue classic cars. It's happy hour, Sheila.
It is.
It's happy hour, darling.
Yeah, it is indeed.
And here we go. Being a gentleman never goes out of fashion.
Those are like your shoes, aren't
they are very like the shoes I have on at the moment.
They are,
I won't take them off and show you. We want people to be able to breathe in here. Let's go across to Sheila and see what she's going to do with this.
Okay, so just give me a second while I get it out of the bag because I didn't get it out.
Well, it's my fault. Do you want to pop back and I'll show you the cards, some cards that have been made, which I should have done before and given Sheila the time to get herself ready. There's that canal barge. Did you say it was your brother and sister-in-law or sister and brother-in-law?
My sister and brother-in-law, yes.
That's a perfect card for them then.
It is indeed. We sent them, remember when we did I think it was last year, the decoupage or the decollage canal boat on the like snowy canal. So we sent them that for Christmas.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I think my mum did one, so did I. Yeah, fabulous.
A nice card from Emma Cresswell there. Thank you very much. Classic.
I love the vintage style of that one.
I love it as well. It's lovely,
really
isn't it?
really like that one, yeah.
And there we go. A little bit tall, but there you go.
Ah,
Perfect.
card for Grandad with the tractor on. Fabulous. Okay, so what we're going to do, when I looked in the gentleman's pick pad, again, I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to use? What am I going to use? So I thought, you know what, it's a while since we did anything with fishing on. So I looked at the colours, obviously went to my adorable scoreable packs, and how amazing, right, is this? Because that looks like a canal, a sea.
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it? With sky and mountains. So I thought, I've got to use this for the fishing card.
How clever.
Isn't that amazing? So we've just taken, there are 3 pieces in the here, but this one actually comes as an A4 sheet. So I was like, toying with the idea, which bit do I use? So what I've done, I've cut it down. So we're going to use that piece as the main, in fact, I'm going to turn it round. So we've got the darker yellow at the top, so we've got that contrast where we put the grey on. So let's put this on first. It's almost created like a waterside scene, like a lake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put this on the card first as the background, and then we'll build up that little kind of sea scene. And it's just
Sheila,
amazing.
I'll see if I can get a pack of the abstract ombre so I can show each of the colours, because they look like earth and they look like wind, they look like fire,
Yeah,
and
they do.
it's incredible, isn't it?
There's some packs of each of them on just round near Natalie's desk, because I put 6 packs on there this morning.
Shall I go wandering?
Yeah, they're all
Be
in
back.
the packages. So, okay, so what we're going to do is build up our little scene here. So this is going to now resemble like mountains and a cloudy sky. And I know that a lot of keen fishermen, well, they go fishing for 2 or 3 days at once, don't they? We've got, in fact, I think all 4 of our production team, the guys on the machine, they all do a bit of fishing. I know that Tom and Jacko go fishing together,
fishing.
and John enters competitions. I don't think Wayne does quite as much as he used to. He used to like just getting the waders on and going up the river with a fishing rod, and so again. But look at that! I think that is quite amazing.
It's amazing,
Who
isn't
would
it?
have thought
It's
that
amazing.
would work? And it's the right colours for the toppers. So let's build it up. And Dan's obviously found the packs there, so he's going to show you some of these fabulous.
I'll show you, and we'll work out if we
cardstock.
can see what we think they actually are.
Definitely, but this
Because
is
they're not designed. So I spoke with Jen about this. Jen designed them, and she said she knows that they are they look like certain things, but they're not necessarily meant to be. She didn't set out trying to create, beach and so on and so forth.
yes, yeah.
But it really, really works.
It does,
it's incredible.
doesn't it? It's
so
incredible.
I don't think she was doing it subconsciously.
It's incredible.
amazing.
So what I've done is I've caught some fish from the big topper. So we have you'll see on the page here, I mean, you could use this and actually swap things around. So you could put, you could put the tent into here and put it on a card. My idea here is to cut out the tent with the waders and the rucksack and stick it there. So it's not a topper anymore, it's actually a tent by the riverside. So while I cut that out, perhaps Dan could show you that pack, and then
I'll certainly try. If I just get it on this camera here, if that will work. There we go. So this is our ombre selection, guys. So it's not what you're seeing on screen there. This is the ombre adorable scoreable. You get 3 sheets of each of the 8 designs in the packs of 24. They're $7.99, and there are a number of different packs available in the pattern packs. But that looks to me absolutely like that's the sea.
it does.
That's the sea.
Could
I'm
be
sure
sea
that's
and
the sea.
sky.
Is this what
yeah.
you've
a
used
piece.
part of
Yeah,
that?
I've used the bottom piece
Absolutely.
there. Yeah.
That is mountains. There's no doubt about it. That's mountains. Yeah. Which is what you've. Yeah,
like it's almost
absolutely.
like desert as well, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It is.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, that's fire. Okay. So
Yes.
I see. I see fire in that. I think. That is a sunset, I think, in my
Yes,
opinion.
yeah.
You get those beautiful colours sometimes in the sunset. It's the kind of sunsets you really, really want.
That's the one we used with the owl card.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Or is that, I don't know what that one is. We'll have to work out what that one is. Maybe some kind of aurora. I'm not
Yes,
sure.
it could be.
I think that's rainfall.
Well, it could be rainfall again. If you turn it the other way, it
Or
could
if
be
you go the
sky
other way.
with grass.
There we go.
couldn't it? Like, or water again.
That was rainforest.
Definitely,
I thought. The
definitely.
rainforest. And there is no doubt about it, that is the beach. That's
Yes.
the beach with the sea coming onto the.
Yes,
yeah?
definitely.
And these abstract ombres, aren't they lovely? Just while we're here, I'll just show you very quickly the fronts of each of these other packs. Okay. So, oh, well done. Your Pattern Packs Complete Bundle. Do not buy this, whatever you do, guys, because like I said, I will make that £5 less tomorrow. Okay, in our Super Savers, even though I'm not meant to. It's not meant to be on there, but it's going to be. Okay. So we've got the Midnight Rainbows, which are lovely. We have the Rose Gold and Black, which is lovely. We have Watercolour Wash, which is one of the most popular, and you've got this sort of sponged watercolour effect there, which is lovely. This one, which is nearly sold out, which is the denims. Some beautiful denims, and of course, paper and wood. That really looks like scrunched paper, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
And that's the wood that you used earlier on.
It is indeed. Yeah, absolutely is.
Super. Back to you, Sheila. Sorry about hijacking.
Right, okay, that's fine, because we wanted to show everyone what we have, what they can do with it and what it looks like. So we've got the tent here that I've cut out, and I'm going to stick this just on the water's edge here, like that. So let's stick that. I'm going to stick that flat. So this is going to be like, we're using the toppers here quite sparsely. We were saying before, Dan, that a lot of fishermen, they go and fish overnight, don't they? And so this is what kind of, it made me feel like, well, it's quite stormy, or it's even evening. So then on the bottom of the sheet here, let me show you, you have, this is like a fishy background paper. I've cut the very bottom piece off there that's got fish running along the edge. And I'm going to put this just along the bottom here. I'm going to use my very thin double-sided tape, which again, is perfect for things like this. We have different widths of double-sided. So this is I think this is 3mm.
Yeah, we have 3 and we have 6. I think there's 9 as well.
There's 9 as well. Yeah, and then we have the finger lift tape as well.
Finger lift rocks, absolutely rocks.
Which is quite deep too. So let's put this along the bottom here, like this.
Wendy Helen Potter's aunt and uncle live on a canal barge.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. Right, so we're going to pop the little enjoy your day here, because we still need our greetings on. So I'm going to grab some of my little square pads for this. And then I've cut the fish from the topper. And what I want to do is put them so that they look like they're actually in the water or jumping out of the water. But what I've also found in my basket is some fishing wire. So we're going to pop this, again, this is a tiny piece of the grey cardstock that the toppers are on, printed onto, so use that as best you can as well. We're going to make a little, what looks like a little sign by the side of the water. So again, with my pocket tool.
I love it. I think it's brilliant, Sheila. It's so creative. It just goes to show how talented you are. And lots of people are saying that. Linda Daffy's just said Sheila, those exact words. Sheila is so talented.
Really? It's weird, isn't it? How
it's true. I'll give you that £5 later. No, you are, Sheila. You're incredibly talented.
Am I?
You are.
Well, thank you for saying that. I don't feel like I'm any different to anybody else, really. I do like making. So now we've got our little kind of sign that's sat again at the side of the water. Now what we need to do, the piece of wood that I used from before, I'm going to snip into this because I want to make a tiny little fishing rod. Okay, so we're going to use the wood. Now, I'm not great on fishing rods. I'm not sure how they are. But we've got some fishing wire here. And I found this when I actually came into the room and I thought we've got to add this, a piece of this, to our card, our gone fishing card. So let's take a piece of the wire. Okay. And we use this for when we're doing things with beads and when we are also doing cards with spinning action and kinetic cards that have got some movement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some double-sided tape on here just so that I can stick my little piece of wire on here. So just bear with me a sec while we take the backing off here. And we just pop this down here like that. Now, I'm going to add another little piece of wood effect.
Okay, guys, just to say, the Adorable Scoreable Pattern Packs Abstract Ombres is showing as out of stock. I know that's not out of stock. Hannah, please, Hannah from our back office team, please will you do me a favour and get that back into stock, because I know that is definitely in stock. I know because I saw it being made up on Friday. So it's definitely in stock. Okay, so we do apologise for that because I've just shown you something that you can't get. So we will get that back in stock for you on the website soon.
Cool. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to add some fish. So the fish I've cut from the topper are going to be added here. Now, because of the way they are printed, they're not full fish. So you can use this to your advantage. So this grey one didn't have a tail on because it was in, if you imagine, it was in the topper and it was like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this, because it's got the flat edge here. In fact, I'm going to trim it a tiny bit so that it's a little bit more straight. That's going to go to the end of the page like that, like it's swimming in. Okay, this one is jumping, looks like it's jumping out of the water, so that's fine. This one has got half of a tail missing because, again, it was in the topper like that. So we've cut that out. This I'm going to put here so you don't actually see the edge of the tail. So we're going to put that on pads as well, because then you get kind of that three-dimensional effect. And you know what? Nobody likes a card better than when it's a novelty card. So I remember my sister, my older sister who's got the canal boat, she used to do lots of cards, but she doesn't now. She's got into knitting again now, so she's frantically knitting at the minute. But you know what? I remember when she made a card for the caretaker that was leaving her children's school, and she actually got, she made it look like a cupboard. So she got a kebab stick and put a little bit of like strawy raffia thing on the bottom to make it look like a broom. And then she got a little piece of a black bin bag and tied it up, just a square, so it looked like a bin bag. And honestly, that card was the talk of the town. It really, really was the talk of the town. So, you know, do something like that. Do a novelty card. You know what, as well, I think it does
They're the ones that people will remember.
They do, yeah. They keep it up for ages, and they have it on display, and everybody gets to see it. It's really, really a fun way of just making somebody feel special, because you've gone to the trouble of making something that's specifically suitable for them. So what we've done, we've put our fish on the end of the wire here, and we're going to pop the fishing rod here, so it actually looks like the fish is coming up from the rod. So we'll stick that on. I'm going to glue the rod on just with some construction glue. Like
Sheila, this is absolutely awesome. Do you like it, Emily?
It's amazing, yeah. Your ideas, I've never felt to amaze you.
They're brilliant, aren't they?
Really?
Yeah,
I just love making daft things. Okay, so that will sit there, and then what we're going to do is, now you could be, if you wanted to, let's add, if we add, right, a tiny piece, and I should have done this before. Oh, I've got one there. If we add a tiny piece of, because I've not glued right to the top, of our foam pad at this end here, it will lift the rod off the page, and because the rest of the rod is glued, that will be flat. It should, in theory, if we don't do anything with the fish, it should give us a bit of movement on the fish like this. You know, so you can like make it look like it's on the rod dangling. So we're going to do that. And then the last thing I want to do is I don't really need, you know what I mean? You don't have to put anything else on there, but I think what we'll do is we're going to pop the Gone Fishing sign here under that one. So it's a bit of a wacky card, really. We've still got, as well, if you look on the topper sheet, we've still got a sentiment that says, "With love and best fishes." But again, if I bring that in...
Again, a great sentiment for this card.
Yeah, definitely. You could, and you could, let's just stick it on. Oh, for goodness sake, let's have a bit of fun. Let's put this up here. Let's just do it randomly. Sometimes it's nice to just make something a bit daft. And it doesn't have to be, you know, anything in particular. I'm going to add some gems as well. My silver gems. Just to make it a little bit more fun. Let's put 3 silver gems just along here, because we've got a bit of silver on the card and it actually brings in some of the silver. So let's do that. One there, and one more here. It's a bit bonkers this, but I like doing bonkers things sometimes. And I think it's a shame to put any more on there and cover up that scene because I'm really loving those mountains and what?
Sheila's gone mad.
I'm a bit mental.
Sheila, you've gone mad, love.
Look at the fish. He's on the rod. Oh, he's got one. Reel it in. It's a big one. It's like...
Dun, 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 dun. Sheila, love it. Well done again. Isn't she our little crafting superstar? Okay, guys, let's look at Popper Topper Pad number 4. It's the last one, and it's called Playtime. Here we go. This is available singularly. Oh, get it in the right place. There we go. It is available singularly. You can get these for £11.99 or indeed any two for £20. Or you can get that super bundle at £36 where you also get your club discount off that. And then you can use code birthday12 to bring that down to around about 30 quid. I do believe it's something like £30 and 4p, which means you get free UK mainland P&P as well. So
love that.
£7.50 each. Isn't that brilliant? We've put these in order. Again, there are 45 sheets in the pad. There are 15 different designs, 3 of each. We put them in order from sort of youngest through to the older kids here. So let's just see whether I've got them in the right order. We've got, congratulations on your bundle of joy. So my logic there was that that's a newborn.
Absolutely.
We've got Noah's boat there as well. Isn't that lovely? I love that. So you've got, I like that we've got the rocking horse. We've also got a lovely little effalump down here as well.
Yeah.
What's that? That's a train. Go the right way, Daniel. There we go. A train there as well with a teddy.
Isn't it lovely, that vintage theme? And again, that's something you could use at Christmas, isn't it?
It's really
Bit of glitter on there and add some Christmas paper. It's a Christmas card.
We've got the farmyard. Happy birthday from the whole herd. Go on, pig out.
I love it.
I think we've pigged out enough. Stop, it's party time. Have a digger-tastic day. That's perfect for us. They're growing up, sort of toddlers. We've got 2 similar ones here. We've got the dinosaurs, and kids love dinosaurs, absolutely. And we've got the monsters, little monsters there as well, which is super. We've got for the princess. A little prince and a princess. I love that one. Really nice, isn't it?
The like a knight.
Let's go that way again and have a look. There's the knight in shining armour off to rescue the princess and defeat the dragon.
Hey.
Arr, Sheila. What have we got here now? Pieces of 8.
Pieces of 8, indeed.
Party like a pirate. Isn't that brilliant? I like that very much. Ahoy, matey. Have a great day. We've got this beautiful, that's a lovely sort of line art that has been sketch drawing there.
It's beautiful.
Of this lovely little girl. Very cute. So they're getting older now. They're growing up a little bit. They're into monster trucks.
Sorry, do you remember Little Britain when he said monster trucks?
Monster trucks. And then we've got Queen for a Day. Very nice. And they're getting older now, so they like the BMXs, the scooters, and so on. Have a blast, just for you. We've got a little princess there again. And into the music. And the arcade machines there as well. And we finish with these brilliant, I think it's excellent, the games consoles. And that's what the kids, we've got to get them crafting and get them doing things, haven't we? Because otherwise, that's what they're doing all the time. But that is what they love. Let's face it. Okay, I'll show you a couple of cards, and then we'll go for Sheila's last demonstration. Okay, so there's the pirate, and we've got one here. If I get it the right way round, come on, Dan. There we go. I've done it again. There we go. A lovely little gatefold there that closes up.
That's clever.
That's perfect, isn't it? A bit like a buckle, the way that shuts, isn't it?
Definitely. And this one in particular is a perfect topper to go with the Midnight Rainbows.
Certainly, because of the colours in it.
Definite colours, yeah.
Definitely. We have the dinos, and then we have a little easel card.
Oh, that's cute.
There we go. Made by Kirsty Hoskin.
That's cute.
That's very cute, isn't it? Yeah, that's one for the mantelpiece, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
For a toddler's first birthday, maybe?
Yeah, definitely.
Very pretty. Okay, Sheila, let's see what you're going to do.
Okay, so we're going to do the lovely one with the girls. Well, well, these are kind of shoes. In fact, has Emily got hers on today? No, she hasn't. She's got big boots on today. Emily normally wears these. What are they? Are they like Converse, are they? I don't know. I'm too old for all that. Yeah, so I thought this was really nice. We've also got a little happy birthday sentiment and the Queen for a day. So again, looked at the colours, gone, all right. So we'll do a 6x6. We will use some gold mirri because the toppers are foiled in mirri. And then again, I have gone straight back to that abstract ombre because the colours work perfectly. So you know what? Just get yourself some of this. Honestly, you won't be disappointed.
It's on a multi-buy as well.
Yeah.
That adorable scoreable. I'm not sure what the multi-buy is. I'll take a look and work it out. But I know it's $7.99 for one. I think it might be 3 for $20. Is that right, Emily?
I think that's
Emily will
right.
have a little look for us. You'll hear her
That's
typing away in the background.
Seems to ring a bell. But that's perfect. The colours are lovely. Now, what I wanted to do when I saw this, I thought, right, I'm going to use a bit of pink regular adorable scoreable. And then I'm also going to take, we've got some blue in this topper, so take some blue adorable scoreable and some gold. So we've got gold, pink and the blue. And again, you'll see how it will tie in perfectly. So I'm going to trim this down so that it fits. I'm going to get my pencil and do a little mark here.
We're right, Sheila. It's any 3 of the adorable scoreable pattern packs for $19.98. Or indeed, if you want all 6, guys, remember that tomorrow we'll put that on that extra special offer for you, and we'll knock, I'm sure it's another £5 off that, but we'll be able to show you tomorrow on our Super Saver show, which is 10 a.m. tomorrow morning with the delightful Sheila and the not so delightful me again.
Oh, it's us two again, isn't it?
It's us two again, Sheila.
They're going to be sick of us, aren't they?
We hope
Or are
not.
they?
We hope not.
Well, no, I'm sure each show we do is different, isn't it? So we have different products and different things to tell you. We do different things, so we like to keep you all on your toes.
Sandra Jackson is in bed full of a cold. Sandra, get well soon from us. We hope you do. We're entertaining her, which is lovely.
Good. That's what we're here for. As well as to show you our fabulous products and what you can do with them. So we're doing a little bit of simple layering here. So again, we've got another piece of the same abstract ombre, and if I show you, this was the one that was down the side here. So basically all we've done is turned it round, and again it gives you a really dramatic look to your card. So before I stick that on, I want to put some ribbon around. So we can do this two ways. We can either tie it round and do a bow, which we'll probably do because I think that's going to be the easiest. Got some pink and some white.
Looking at the cardstock there, it'd be perfect for a card with unicorns on it as well, wouldn't it, Sheila?
It's
really soon.
It is. It's quite magical and mystical, isn't it? It is indeed. Right, I'm tying my bow upside down here. If you tie your bow the right way up when you're looking at it, like you do when you're doing your children's shoelaces, you will end up with your bow upside down. If you tie your bow upside down and then turn your card around, it will be the right way up, which is obvious, but you don't always see it that way when you're tying it. So that's just another little kind of tip there.
Thank you.
So now my bow is the right way around, and now I can stick that on to the card. So let's stick this on, and then we're going to add the toppers. Now for this card and for the topper frame, I've actually used some of our nesting circle dies, but this time I've used the straight edge and scalloped edges. So you can see here, I've cut it in gold, and then I've done the smaller one, which is a straight edge circle, if there is such a thing. There is now because we invented it. So we will put that in the middle. And then I have got my topper here. So what I want to do is I want to pop this out. I want to make this into a little shaker card so that it's quite fun. And I'm going to use some of our Diamond Sparkles sequins, pink and white. Okay, so we've got the frame. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add a bit of double-sided tape around the frame, and we're going to put a bit of acetate on. So again, let's just do it all the way around like that. We're creasing it up as we go.
Yeah, this is good because your other one that you did before, you'd already done, hadn't you? So people
Yes.
can see this actually in action now and how
Yes,
you do it.
yes.
It's quite easy. It's easier than you'd think, isn't
It is. It's definitely easy. And it works well with the red tape as well. And there's something very therapeutic about taking it off the backing like that when it's all creased up. If you've not done it before, try it. You will be quite therapeutised, if that's such a word. I don't think it is a word, is it? But it is now. Okay, then we're going to cut round the frame. So we've got a nice piece of acetate. Now again, you can do it 2 different ways. Sometimes I like to make a separate window. So what I do is I actually make this window as a separate thing and then put it over the top of my topper. That is what I normally do if I am doing something that's got to be like smack in the middle of something. So I'm just going to trim that extra little bit of acetate off there so it's all neat and tidy.
But you can follow that frame as a guide as you trim around.
Yes, definitely. So what we can do is, I've moved my little panel there. I've knocked that, but it's all right. The glue's not totally dry yet. So what you can do now, you can do this. You can either, we might do this for time purposes, glue our topper into the middle like this. And then what we're going to do is we will put, before I put my sequins on, let's do some, we'll use this size. So if you've got your strips, you can use your strips. If not, you can use, in fact, I'm not sure if we've got some, we might have some shaker tape in there, but I'll use this for now. So and again, it'll bend round, it's quite pliable, like that. And then this piece might just go around there. Now, if you're putting glitter in, you need to make sure that your foam pads meet totally. That was like I'd actually cut that to the right length, but I hadn't. And because I'm putting sequins in, I want to do 2 depths of tape. So, if I take this off, if you're doing glitter or seed beads, sometimes you'll need 1 layer of tape.
Sheila,
yes.
Jenny Gardner says, morning all. Sheila, can I be cheeky? Can I buy the Hunky Dory Mag issue 55 behind you? As I saw it last week when you flicked it on my card on the reader's page, and she can't buy it anywhere. It's gone. It is just not available from what I can tell, that issue 55.
Yeah.
Help, please, Jennifer Gardner. Jennifer, your card is in it. You've said help. She even said please. Well, you absolute angel. Jennifer, will you send a message to studio@hunkydorycrafts.co.uk if you email studio@hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, or indeed if you just message us on Facebook and we'll send you that. It won't have the GIF with it and so on because it's just the magazine, but you can have our copy with our love and hugs. Okay.
Definitely.
I don't like people not being able to get things.
I know. I was going to say I think I've got mine at home, so she could have had mine otherwise. But if it's fine. I think I've possibly got mine at home. Right. So I'm just going to give you a quick tip here. For those of you that like to do shaker cards, or I've never done one before and wondering what to do. There's 2 ways of doing this now. What I can do is I will tip my sequins onto here and then put this over the top. If you want to, if it gives you more confidence, put your sequins into here and then put your acetate over the top, because then you've got a separate shaker window. You can do that anywhere and make a box of separate shaker windows, and then if you find a topper, you think, oh, that would be nice with shaker over it. You've already got some of these. It's a good way of using up some of your bits and bobs, your punched bits, your glitters. Just do some separate shaker windows, and when you put them over the top, it doesn't look any different. That's just another little tip that I can give you on doing shaker cards. So we're going to tip our sequins onto here, see, because that's what can happen. You can knock them and then they can go crazy and they drop out.
Sheila, Shelley Yalden says, my Hunky Dory order has just arrived. Is there any better feeling? Just one. Placing another.
I actually disagree there. I think walking into this building and seeing what we have got, on your desk when you get here, that's a really good feeling as well. Okay, so now we've got our shaker window, which is working perfectly. We've got white and pink sequins in there, which you can get. We've got them on on the website. We've got loads and loads of different ones of the diamond sparkles. We've got glitters, we've got sequins, we've got all kinds of beautiful things for shaker cards. We're going to press that down. Now we've got our queen for a day, which we are going to stick here. So again, I'll pop that onto a pad. We get a big pad, which I think I've popped back. Yeah, we've got a big pad here. Let's do a big pad. That's just going to sit over here. There's queen for a day. And it's quite quick as well. We've got happy birthday, which we're going to put down at the bottom here, just to sit over that. And then we're going to add some gems. We're going to add 3 big ones just around the edge of the circle there. And let me make sure that's not going to move anymore because I've glued it. So we'll do 3 there, and they're kind of going in a circular motion. And then 3 smaller ones, which we're going to put just at the bottom of the strip here.
Sheila, I don't think I could be any more of a fan of that cardstock.
I know, it's amazing,
the abstract ombres.
It's quite incredible. When we launched it on Create and Craft, everyone was saying, which is your favourite, which is your favourite? For me, it was denim all the way. But this was the favourite. This was the one that was selling quickest on its own. And I just couldn't understand. I was, why are people not going for the denim? But you know what? This is so versatile. It goes with everything. And as you can see, we've used it quite a lot today, and it works perfectly with everything.
Well done, Sheila.
Thank you.
Sorry, I've been caught having a polo, so I apologise for that. I'll just chew it.
Just crunch it.
Sorry about that. Okay, so let's have a quick look again, because we're just finishing the show now, so we'll have a quick look again at the Win It Weekly competition question. We didn't get a chance to repeat it during, but a Magical Christmas Luxury Top Collection is what you can win. It has disappeared. It's gone to a secret place, but sorry about that. But what we need to know for you to win it, and you can win one of 5 of these, which product is part of the For the Love of range? Is it A, Sheila's Pies? Is it B, Emily's Stamps? Or is it C, Daniel Dyes? No, that's not a news flash. I'm still here. Don't worry. Oh, it's cheesy. Okay, guys, TV schedule, Create and Craft. We told you earlier on in the news today at 4:30 with our very own Natalie Muspratt and the new Moonstone bags and boxes. Natalie's been on this last 3/4 of an hour, so if you want to pop across to Create and Craft and re-watch that show, you'll be able to get it on catch up very soon. We're going to add a product to our rollover box. It is this Crate of Love stamp set. There we go. We're going to pop that into our rollover box. I do believe there's about 5 things in that rollover box now, aren't there?
Yes.
Doesn't it?
It does mount up quick,
It mounts up very, very quickly, yeah. Which is brilliant. And again, we'll do the same thing. If it gets up to any sort of size like it did last time, we'll make sure somebody wins it and start it again. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Next Facebook Live show is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Super Savers is back. With a bang. Guys, thank you so much for spending time with us. It's a goodbye from my good friend.
Goodbye, thank you.
And it's goodbye from me. And a goodbye from Emily, of course.
See you later.
See you later. And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye now.